Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. All right, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Lens. I'm your host, Ramon Mejia with Resolute Media, owner, operator, shooter, photographer, videographer, whatever you want to call me. Coming in with the R3 with the 24-70. I guess I should tell you what the job is. We're going into the studio on the east side of Austin, Texas with Ayla Stone, a new artist looking for some video content. And so right here, I think I'm going to use the 85 Rokinon lens. So I'm putting a adapter, a 72 to 77 millimeter adapter to the Black Pro Mist 1/8, I believe. It turns out I'd never even used it, never even brought it out of the bag. It was, I didn't want to impede with the artistic creativity of the musicians and sound engineers, so I just stayed on that lens and didn't want to be too much of a distraction digging through my bag. I did bring along my Sennheiser shotgun mic with the mount. Can't forget the little foamy that's going to go on the end of the shotgun microphone. And I know it's really dark, sorry about that, but I'm digging through the monopod that I'll be using. I like a good monopod. It helps rest my back so I'm not constantly holding it. It's really mobile, it's really flexible, and it gets the job done, and that's what we're about here at Resolute Media. I'm also bringing along a Cardellini mount just in case there's some sort of mounting option so I can throw that light panel, which is the Falconized bicolor light matte, I believe. It's really light, it's really affordable, and it's really flexible, and I love it. Double checking a few things here, making sure I got everything good to go, putting on the tripod head, which duals as a mount for when I use the tripod, I can't even talk, when I use the camera on the light stand, so I use that tripod head. And watch me as I drive through Mopac to downtown Austin, Texas. It's really nice now that, school is letting out, traffic has diminished a little bit. It's still, we're still a growing city, so traffic will always be present, but I always appreciate a good ride downtown. And we're going to shorten this a bit because I don't want to show you where the guy lives. Oh, it looks like I did it myself. Okay, anyways, I'll edit that part out. As you can see, we're in pretty tight quarters, just surrounded by awesome instruments. And I always feel like a kid in a very antique store. I don't know why I use antique store because I really don't want to touch any of this stuff. I don't want to break it. I let the professionals handle it. That was Josh, the engineer, the owner of the studio. There's Ayla in the background, kind of checking things out. Overall, it was a pretty fun shoot. Got to see how things were done in the studio and just mounting the base plate for the monopod. This place was really cozy, and by cozy I mean tight. And so here's me setting up the Falconized bicolor matte. I managed to put it on a C-stand, which I felt like I was just going to leave it in that space surrounded by the keyboards. It was the most versatile space, and I thought it just worked. But yeah, when you're in tight spaces, you just got to figure it out. There's no production manual. There's no system in place. You just figure it out. Here's some footage from that light matte off to Ayla's right shoulder. Here's some photos I grabbed. I really wanted it to be nice and warm, and I was just trying to feather the light to create some sort of difference in the scenes. But that about is it. That's it for this Behind the Lens vlog. Stay tuned for more, or don't. Either way.